Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, August 29th, 2019. Happy birthday to my wonderful wife, Claudia. Here's a look at the ES for the daily time frame. You'll notice here that we have our rally that we were expecting here after Monday's overnight move. We had the Friday sell-off here. The overnight strength came in on Monday and continued throughout the rest of the day. On Tuesday here, for the most part, we had kind of a return from the 2900 level, but one thing that we mentioned here was to watch the Tuesday low. If we were to see a rejection of that Tuesday low, it could catapult prices higher into the top of the trading range into about 2940, and right now we're seeing that strength. Prices up about 29 points or about 1%, and we are seeing that continuation. It is a stop run day already through the recent 2 to 3 day highs, and we are continuing higher, and we would likely see a push between the 2920 and 2940 zone by the end of the week. Once this move is done, we could have a pretty flat session on Friday heading into the long holiday weekend. So again, we were expecting a rally into the 2920 to 2940 zone. Yesterday we were looking for signs of rejection at the previous lows for a shot at catapulting this thing up, and we're seeing that come to fruition right now. So again, not expecting price to really explode through 2940. Remember, even as high as 2960 here, we have major resistance. We could come into this zone and still see rejection next week. But right now, the idea is that the flow continues to be to the upside, and we likely close the week somewhere between 2920 and 2940. So market's moving according to plan at the moment. If we take a look here at the NQ, very similar price action. Again, the previous session we were looking for signs of rejection of the previous session's lows. We got that, and price pushed higher. Not quite as strong as the ES during the intraday session, but still was able to rally very nicely off the day's lows. Today we're already seeing quite a bit of strength here to the upside, and we are now into reaching as high as 7702.75. So 7700 is the key level between 7700 and 7750. That's basically resistance. So anywhere between 7700 and 7800 is likely where the market's likely to close the week. So again, we still have strength here after this overnight strength, looking for some sort of range bound action where price maintains those gains throughout the rest of the session. But again, as we head into Friday's session, we could close somewhere between 7700 and 7800. Until price is able to really surpass and find acceptance above 7800, or especially 7850, every rotation into the zone could still be a selling opportunity until proven otherwise. All right, let's take a look now at crude oil futures. Crude oil is up about 0.9% right now. This one is chopping around quite a bit. We have clear compression that's happening here. The month of August has seen an early drop followed by compression the rest of the month. It's very clear that price has not wanted to stay above 57s for long this month. Additionally, we're coming into a part of the season here where prices of crudes tend to trend lower. So typically somewhere in the last week of September into the first week of October, that's about the time where we start to see a downtrending market into the end of the year for crude oil. So again, we are compressing tremendously here recently. We're even compressing more so over the last couple of weeks than we had before. And all of this price action could release itself into a significant breakout move, likely to the downside in the coming weeks. So again, keep that in mind. Every time we push back to these highs, we're starting to see rotation downward. Clear upper trend line has remained intact, and at some point this range here will see expansion. And again, based on seasonality, whether it's a 3-year, 5-year, 10-year seasonality, the trend tends to be lower in Q4. All right, lastly, taking a look at gold futures. You'll notice here gold continues to be quite bullish. It has even increased in its intensity over the last month of trading. We've seen price top out so far at 1565, but hasn't really pulled back from these highs. The 3-day range is pretty narrow right now. Again, I mentioned that any pullback into the PIMA trigger zone should be an idea to buy. So any pullback into this zone here, whether it's 1525, maybe 1520, any pullback to that zone could be a great buying opportunity for a continuation toward 1585 as the next upside swing target. So there could be a move of between 60 and 65 handles of upside after the next pullback. So right now, seeing a little bit of range-bound action. Again, if we were to see a 1 or 2 day pullback, that could be ripe for a buying opportunity and a continuation higher. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this develops the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.